What is up, my amazing friends and new subscribers? My name is Cody Montgomery. This is a 2-day back piece that we recently worked on. My new friend and client drove, I think it was around 7 hours away to come get this back piece done. We originally scheduled 4 sessions, but we have to move the next 2 sessions. So we're going to try to rock it out in 2 and see where we get on this big bastard. We're going to do this thing probably around 7 to 8 hours per day. It's all black and gray, and then we're going to try to get some nice warm colors in there to give it like an apocalyptic nuclear background. So using some deep reds, some light reds, some bright oranges, some opaque yellow looking tones to give it like this aura of like a foggy-ish yellow. A lot of white tones on the piece, but for the first couple sessions here, we're going to be primarily working with black and gray. As you can see, the stencil is placed. I like making sure when I place stencils on a back that I line up the back before I start anything. So what you usually would do is grab a Sharpie or whatever type of skin scribe or whatever that you're using, and all you have to do is kind of fill for their spine, and you can put the Sharpie vertically on their spine in the middle, and you can find it and follow it all the way down. So when you're at the bottom of the back, you turn it onto the tip of the Sharpie and you touch the middle of the spine, and then you kind of roll the Sharpie up vertically perfect, and then you mark it all the way up the spine. And it lays it out completely perfectly. You make a nice X, and then you put your tattoo directly over that in the same exact measurements as that are on your iPad that make the same X. So it's pretty much like you just overlay onto the next X. After I place, I usually like to draw a lot of stuff on. I think this is around, right here, this is around, I think, a full day. I think this is the second day, actually. I didn't get no footage tattooing the first day, but I did get some footage tattooing the second. So currently right now I am drawing on some dark kind of foggy clouds at the bottom of the scenery of the factory with the black smoke. We're continuing to work on the side. I think this is around a full day and a half. I like to use a 27 curved bug pin mag as my needle size on mostly all the work I do. I map it in with a 7-round tight liner, and then I go back through the 27 curved bug pin mag. My needles are usually from True Tubes or Electrum. Electrum is my sponsor, and they are like family, and they really take care of all their pro team members, and I really appreciate everything they do. I use a lot of their different materials, equipment, needle sizes. They have Electrum ink is a new thing that they just put out. There's all kinds of different things that they offer. Just go to their website, electrumstencilsupply.com, I'm pretty sure. This is around, I think, halfway through this, or 3/4 way through the second day. Getting all the black done, all the grays, little light tones of gray, but really not working with too much deep gray. My machine is an FK Irons Flux. It's a wireless machine. You don't have to use no fucking cord. No power supply, nothing. It all comes juiced from the fucking pen. Pretty lightweight. The only thing I don't like about it is it tends to push my needle cartridges out a little bit. That's my only negative review. Besides that, it's a fucking awesome machine. I like rocking it. It works for 7 to 8 hours per use, per charge. So I'll work for, probably I'd say about 7 hours, most of the time before it starts to die. Then I gotta plug it in again. But you wanna make sure when you buy this machine that you take care of it with the charging cycle, so you don't plug it in immediately and then blow up your battery or whatever, because that's what the fuck I did. So you wanna take care of the shit. It still runs good for me, so I'm happy with how it's turning out. We're still working on little details here. This is the end of the first day, and mapping in some more heavy blacks, deep contrast to bounce off the super bright tones of skin next to it. I like really dragging out the contrast where it almost completely butts up to the open skin, because that really emphasizes the brightness of the skin. That's how you use light tones with contrast and light sources. You begin to lay out your tattoo with dark tones that just complement the lights. That's all you're doing, is complementing the darks and complementing the lights, and making sure your composition and your whole foundation of your tattoo is laid out properly and stuff like that. So as you can see, I'm still working, looks like with the mag. I do jump around a little bit. Actually, no, right now I'm using a 14-round shader. That's what I want to talk to you guys about. The only small shader that I like using is a 14-round shader. I'll occasionally use a 13 bug pin curved mag, but I really like the 14-round shader. It does pretty much what I'm wanting it to do. So this is the finished product after 2 days. It's an apocalyptic style back piece. Nuclear explosions going on. This is the second day, doing some focusing on the hands. I think that the video actually might not be vertical or horizontal, so you might not be able to see the entire thing. So that sucks. Maybe we can figure out a way to edit that. But this is the end result. Came out fucking gnarly. I love the way it looks. I can't wait to add some color in there. Thanks, guys. Please subscribe to this channel.